Ashan is a world of legendary peoples. The elves guard the forests of Irulan. Knights rule the Griffin Empire. Wizards survey the deserts of the Silver Cities. And necromancers control the wastelands of Haresh. But there is another parallel world. It is Sheag, the prison world of the demons. During certain lunar eclipses, known as blood moons, the walls of their prison weaken, and they burst forth, plunging Ashan into war. During the last demon war, a powerful artifact was created. Called the Blade of Binding, it allowed its wielder to bind demons to his will. When it fell into the hands of a demon lord, it nearly turned the tide of the war in their favor. After the demons were vanquished, the blade was given to a handful of allies for safekeeping. These families of elven, human, and wizardly descent swore to guard it. But those who covet its power still dream of obtaining it. Savagely, the attackers put the camp to the torch, sparing no one, not even the children. Terrified by his sister's fate, Aiden grabs a nearby weapon and crawls away from the fallen heroes who tried in vain to save them. Though Dalara's brave stand delays the enemy, it proves futile. And as she falls, a magical light escapes from her body and overwhelms Nadia. Fiona, Aiden, and Nadia fall through the weakening portal. Wounded and terrified, they hope to arrive safely in the Silver Cities. The demons finish their bloody work as Anwen crouches in hiding, containing her rage, waiting with a hunter's patience until the odds turn in her favor. Someone sent the demons to attack the camp. Someone powerful, someone who knew them, someone who does not yet have what he wants. The young elves are determined to stop this meaningless war, risking everything to try to call a truce between these once peaceful neighbors. Anwen fights with the fury that she has kept bottled up since the attack on the camp, and she sends the mighty demon Azexes running back to Sheag, his tail between his legs. Talengard, capital of the Empire, jewel of the realm. Godric has visited the city before, but never so alone, and never with so urgent a mission. And so, posing as Sir Thunderblade, Godric has emerged victorious. If he were not so consumed with worry, he would be overjoyed at receiving praise from the Emperor himself. With a wave of the rod, Carlyle is transformed, though not into what he desired. Inexperienced and arrogant, Count Carlyle is unable to control the rod's dark, ancient magic. It twists his body into a hideous lump that opens its maw wide to swallow the Emperor whole. With the thanks of the Emperor, Godric has seen his father's honor restored. He is also pleased to make friends with Prince Alexei, his future emperor. Yet, all the while, he thinks of the Silver Cities, as love and loyalty drive him to seek his lost siblings. The portal shakes and shudders as Fiona drops through, and she falls to Earth, far from the Silver Cities. Stunned, she stares down at her limp body, sprawled on the ground before her. There's a creeping sense of awe and terror as she peers through her spectral hands. The mysterious wizard casts a mighty spell that rocks the foundations of Ludmilla's lair. Great chunks of rock rain down from the crumbling ceiling. The ground begins to crack. Fiona and Markel flee, their questions unanswered as Ludmilla limps behind. With Ludmilla's defeat, Fiona has rid Haresh of a cruel tyrant, and unexpectedly released the energies trapped by the death cult ritual. These life forces infuse and infiltrate her, and thanks to her own bravery, Fiona finds herself once more among the living. Seeing neither trees nor desert, Aiden falls toward a terrifying landscape. The unstable portal has stranded him in a nightmare realm, the demon lands of Sheol. Aiden's conquests leave him smiling. Sheog seems to be falling at his feet, and yet, in the back of his mind, Jess's comment is worrying him. The dagger Aiden picked up in Irulan has begun to fuse with his flesh. It is as if the blade refuses to be let go, taking over his entire arm. Mount Nabirzius blows its top with the power and violence of 100 dragon breaths. Aiden is spared a fiery death when Jezebeth grabs him, unfurls her wings, and takes to the sky before the blast consumes them. Aiden is exulted by what he has achieved, though in doing it, he has become something unrecognizable. And yet, it seems that he wants even more, and is willing to go even further. Seeking both answers and justice, the young heroes bring their forces to the Silver Cities. Anwen still hunts the Blade of Binding. Godric comes to reunite his family, as does Fiona. They are relieved to find each other, but have not forgotten Aiden and Nadia, or the growing demon conspiracy. Nadia's trials had caused the Kamla Asaya to bloom within her, and her spirit exults in its power. With a wave of her hand, Nadia shatters the link between Aiden and the Blade of Binding. She then does what legend and lore said was impossible. She empties the blade of its potent energies, using its power to thwart the eclipse entirely. Defeated, Azrafir is punished for his failure to bring about an era of chaos. The demon children of Urgash claw at him, dragging him down into Sheog for all eternity.